I'm not really sure what the rules are when you have a camera now.
I think
maybe do the introduction to the camera.
Yeah.
And
Just
then
look at it
otherwise-
lovingly in the eyes.
In the eyes.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, you at home.
Yeah. Hello, and welcome to this week's WATCast, episode 11 of WATCast. Really? I feel like we've gone from volume 1 to volume 2 now. I feel like 10 is probably enough for one volume, so we can legitimately say we're in volume 2.
Oh, it's not the Encyclopedia Britannica.
But we're not going to reset the numbers either. I just like the prestige of a volume.
Okay.
It feels leather-bound.
Yes.
In a non-sexual manner. Is that,
we're a trade paperback at this stage, is what you're saying?
Yeah, at least.
Cool, I'm down
Yeah,
with
like
that,
Mills and Boon. But
Don't know what that is.
cheaper.
So,
That's
yeah,
for the
this
best.
is Vol 2.
Yeah, Vol 2 of WATCast. Episode 11. So we had a little look back at the WATCast we've done so far, and we decided that they were all equally shit and brilliant in different ways. And I think by trying to fill each one with a set topic, we were only going to disappoint ourselves and you, the reader / listener / audience. So
transcript now.
This time around, yeah, it's all transcript
There's a stenographer in the corner.
We've got it in Braille as well.
in front of a live studio audience.
This is why
who
we
are
need
refusing to laugh, which is disappointing. So I thought what we'd do now is just go through some kind of situation where we'll do a bit of a topic, a bit of what we've been interested in that week, and then some of the magical bowl of Destiny's Child, which is now here for your enjoyment.
There it is. There it is.
There it is. We're also trying out recording this in video form at the same time.
Hello.
So if you're listening to the MP3, then you're missing out on our
seeing our
faces. But if that's gone horribly wrong, then you won't see a video anywhere.
Yeah, and this bit of the audio will be really awkward.
Yeah, not make any sense to anyone. So this week, Tom, it's your idea. You pitch it.
Yeah, so
Hold on a minute. What am I thinking? What I should have said is, hello and welcome to this week's WATCast with Will,
Aurora,
and Tom.
Please continue, Tom.
Thank you. So yeah, I had the idea of doing a phobia-based episode because I thought it'd be fun because phobias can be pretty funny, but more importantly, the words, like the taxonomic words for phobias are fucking brilliant as well.
Okay.
That was a nice word, taxonomic.
I know, I like that. I just like words, basically.
You do like words.
I do like words. So what I've prepared is a little quiz.
Okay.
Holy shit.
On the subject of phobias.
You've even got a pen.
I've got a pen, and I got that from Will's desk, to be honest.
Son of a bitch.
Just in terms of you guys, do you guys have any phobias? Not phobia quizzes, I hope.
Yeah. I hate questions. They make me come in a rush. No, I don't really have phobias. I mean, there's things that I don't like.
Is there anything you would actually have like a panic attack around?
No, not really. I mean, I hate crumpets.
Would you run out of the room if there was a crumpet here right now, or would you just be not up for eating it?
It's the appearance. No, I like the taste. That's the irony.
I don't think you have a phobia of crumpets.
No,
it's just the tiny holes. They look like a skin disease. They're really off-putting.
But that's the best thing about when you eat a crumpet. You eat it like upside down, so then the holes go on your tongue.
I'd never thought of eating it upside down.
No, I eat it.
You might have fixed my fear of crumpets.
Yeah, but it's like the texture of it goes really nice because it kind of does this suction thing when you bite into it if you eat it upside down. It's really
that's
good.
weird.
Yeah.
So no.
No.
That's the answer to that.
Oh.
O-Dog.
Two things. O-Dog?
Yes.
What?
I think because your name's Aurora.
Yeah, it begins with an A.
But like
That's why it's WATCast.
for like O.
Okay.
Is another French O? And fuck you. Anyway.
Wow. Hush.
Awkward.
Let's start.
I got two things that give me panic attacks.
What's that?
The first one, I got a irrational fear of turbulence during flights.
Yep.
And takeoff and landing. But if it's all smooth, I'm totally cushy, whatevs. That can set me off in various degrees. The second one is the dentist. Just walking into a dentist, I will start like completely panicking. And like, I have to. Sometimes my mum has to come with me, and I'll just be in tears. And
God.
it's really
At
bad.
age,
At like 27.
do they give you a special sticker for being afraid as an adult? Like, you know, when you get like a balloon and a lollipop.
No,
and
I
stuff?
haven't been to the dentist in quite a while. Like,
Are we talking like a decade or?
no, I think
When you say my mum has to come with you, the last time you went, you were 9 or something.
4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what, you were 10?
Yeah.
Approx?
I was 10.
Right. Okay.
That's it.
Dentists and flights. Fair
So
enough.
my particular one is around like needles and blood. But it's quite particular. It's not blood. Okay, so I mean, I could be watching a horror film where somebody gets blown up and there's blood and guts everywhere.
You know,
It wouldn't
that's
bother me
fake
at all.
blood, though. And it
But
tastes
then
gross.
equally, I could see a cartoon of somebody getting an injection or like pricking their finger, and it would make me feel horrible.
Really?
So it's really, really oddly selective around like blood in circulation, which is not that convenient because I weekly have to go to a meeting where we discuss hospital discharge cases, and so it's basically me trying not to have a panic attack for an hour every week.
But even talking about it then?
Yeah, so if they start talking about people having like deep vein thrombosis or infected abscess sores because they keep injecting heroin into an already open wound, it starts to make me feel a bit funny after a while.
Yeah. That'll do
Yeah,
that.
He'll do it.
That's just made me feel gross.
Yeah, so there's a couple of times I've had to just like run off to the loo and then
It's just the word
Just
abscess.
jack up.
just
It got you the feels.
yeah, generally just breathe heavily for 5 minutes until I can pretend to be a human being
Just
again.
phone some of your favourite stalk keys.
Yeah. But you're lucky you can escape that, whereas I can't escape my fears. Like, I have to be there.
Yeah.
And there's nothing I can do. So it's
Yeah,
the worst thing
actually,
ever.
When we flew last week, there was this girl next to me who was like properly going through it. She was having to fly back to Portugal because her grandma had died, but
Yeah.
otherwise she
Oh
wouldn't
god,
have
that
been.
makes
So
it
she
even
was-
worse.
Yeah, she was freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because my girlfriend's not like that comfortable with flying, so I was kind of
That would make it
expecting
worse
her.
for her as well.
Well, luckily I was in between them, so
Yeah.
they weren't like
See,
feeding
I have to
off.
like, if I'm flying by myself, I have to pick someone out that is my rock. Usually it's the person next to me. And then if I'm with a group, I know that someone in that group is
Yeah.
going to be my rock.
Okay, here's a question.
What?
Hypothetically,
Okay.
you're on a flight.
Yeah.
You've stayed in the US for a week.
Yeah.
You get on the flight.
Yeah.
You find your seat. You sit down. There's the rock next to you. Do you
Oh my god.
nerd out and try and play it cool and not be afraid of flying because it's the rock and you want to seem cool? Or do you treat the rock as your rock?
Yeah, you
I treat the rock as my rock and I'll intentionally have a panic attack so he can hold me.
well, yeah, so you can kind of
Oh
get
my
up
god,
all
can
on
you
those
imagine?
biceps.
Like, he's so like big and strong
Yeah.
though, he'd like squeeze you.
I reckon it'd
Yeah,
be
but
reassuring.
it would just be like falling onto a rock face. I know that's a pun, but it's not meant to be. It wouldn't be like
What do you
comfortable.
mean?
No, I
Imagine
bet
he's quite
I bet he's
turgid.
surprisingly gentle.
Yeah.
Do you think?
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think he could
he's-
cuddle me good.
I think
Like
he's a sweet-
sleeping in clouds. I don't know.
You need to Photoshop that.
Yeah. What, the rock sleeping in clouds?
No, the rock being clouds.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do Mario Kart first. That's an inside joke.
That's such an inside joke.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, so let's
Phobias.
with phobias.
Do it.
Let's crack on. So I've got 15 questions, and you're going to be facing off against each other.
Yes.
And the
Lovely.
winner,
Nice.
the winner will get a prize that I'll give you next week because I haven't bought it yet.
Oh. There's a
Well, don't go
prize.
behind the curtain, Tom.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no. Well, I mean, it's a video now, so they'd see that you've come empty-handed apart from paper and pen.
Sorry, I just love it. I'm empty-handed. It's perfectly.
Everyone does. At
perfectly
least place a
genuine.
tissue there.
Yeah. Okay, question the first. By the way, if this is really dull and I'm a bad question asker, then it's because I haven't given a quiz
fine.
before.
Just a quick thing though. Can you move your mic down a bit to the middle? Just because it's pointing like right away, and you keep turning to Tom, and no one can hear you.
Are you
Cool.
sure no?
That'll
one
do.
can
Yeah.
You can talk like Edgar if you want.
Tom.
Right, we good then?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay.
Do we need to buzz in? What's the
no,
format?
I'm going to ask both of you for an answer, but you can't confer amongst yourselves and
Okay.
decide on an answer.
What if the first person who answers has the answer that the other person's like, yep,
Well, you can both say the same answer.
then who gets the point?
Yeah.
You both get the point if you're both right.
Okay.
But what if I go, that sounds sensible, she's probably right, I'll get the point too?
Well, I'll ask one of you the first question. Oh, I don't know.
I just think we should have buzzers. I'm just saying,
was
we've
my
both
buzzer.
got the Street Fighter 2 soundboard app.
Shit.
We could use that as a
That's
buzzer.
assuming you're able to get any of them.
What do you mean?
Well,
I'm sure I'm
you
going to
might
get
be
all
shit.
of these detailed questions about phobias correct, given that I know
don't
nothing
think
about the
you're gonna
topic.
get any of them correct.
It's outrageous.
You might get a small amount.
it just crashed.
Yeah, I just realised it just crashes.
This is great
Oh,
radio.
fuck. I updated it recently.
That's why.
Oh, man.
It's
I'm just going to ask
airport mode.
questions and you try and
Oh,
answer
is
them
it?
correctly.
Oh, does it need to be?
Yeah, it
Can
just
we,
wants to load an ad.
can we on airport?
Yeah, but you can get in the app and then you can airport.
Okay.
Sorry, Tom, this is definitely boring for everyone involved.
I think we might be clipping this bit out.
But I can go,
Panic boom!
that's my buzzer. So brilliant.
We're going to get a DCMA
Hang on.
takedown for that.
Hang on. Why are we ready? No, we're not
No,
selling
I'm fine.
anything. If we don't...
I'm
Oh,
joking.
sorry. There's my text tone.
What is it? You go in and then you switch off. There you go. Okay, I'm going to have Sonic Boom though.
Hang on. What am I going to do? I'm going to have...
Pick one.
USSR!
Okay, I'm going to stick with...
Panic boom!
Bob
Okay.
Monkhouse never had to deal with any of this shit.
Can I randomly select any country from here as my buzzer?
Yes.
Good.
I've
'Cause
got the
this-
characters. You've got, you've got the countries. Question the first.
Question the first. If you have barophobia, there's nowhere on earth you can escape. What thing you fear?
USSR!
Barrels.
No.
Panic boom!
Oxygen.
No. It's gravitivity. You're both wrong.
What?
Gravitativity.
Gravity.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, that's what it's called.
Damn it, I thought of that as well.
Yeah.
Ah.
No, you didn't. Fucking... That's it. Will I stop ringing your buzzer?
Sorry, I just tested it.
Okay, question the second. Why is a cherophobe better off miserable?
A what?
A cherophobe.
Cherophobe.
Panic boom!
Because they're scared of happiness?
They are indeed scared of
Oh,
yes.
you motherfucker.
It's got really inconvenient, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to lose so bad.
Yeah.
Why should you never wear a crop top if you're dating an omphalophobe?
Spain!
Are they fairy to belly buttons?
They are indeed.
Yes!
What? Oh, man.
Okay, so why is hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia so incredibly ironic?
Yoga!
Because it's a fear of long words.
It is indeed. A fear of long words.
Oh, bollocks. You fucking studied.
No, I didn't. This is fucking obvious.
What? These long words are really obvious.
I just dealt you a verbal. Anyway, next.
Okay, question 5.
Are you keeping score?
Yeah,
Sweet.
with your pen that I took from
Oh,
the
the
desk.
pen.
Damn it.
Love that pen.
Why would the Joker likely be a dicophobe?
Brazil!
Wait.
You can't buzz in just to pause. What's your answer?
You got 5 seconds.
Because he's got a fear of clowns.
Come on.
No,
Because he's scared of bats.
no.
Ah.
He's afraid of justice.
It's afraid of justice.
That's a dicophobe.
Yep.
I mean, that could mean something
No.
else.
Don't do it. Don't do it. It's offensive.
Yeah, it is offensive.
Next.
Question 6.
Yep.
Stygophobia and uranophobia are fears of what direct opposites?
Fuck. Why did I do that? I don't know.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Wait.
Because I had a fucking whatever that was in the.
Stygophobia and uranophobia are fears of what direct opposites? They're two separate phobias of things which are opposites. But what are they?
What was the second one? Uranophobia.
Yeah. I can spell any of these out loud if you like. But not hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia. That's a long one.
I'm surprised you can fucking say it.
I'm just gonna
Winner.
guess.
Panic boom!
Is it directions like northeast, southwest?
No.
Nah.
I don't know.
One last one. It's heaven and hell.
Wow.
Ah.
I've got a fear of made-up places.
Wow.
Okay.
You
Is what
cutting
it
deep
is.
there.
Question 7. If we had caliginophobia, Will and I would struggle to be in this room right now. Why is this?
Panic boom!
You go. Yeah, I think you went first.
Is it fear of enclosed space?
No. Think about the way the question has been put to you.
Well, yeah. Is it a
Will
fear
and
of?
I would struggle to be in this room right now.
Is it a fear of women?
I'm going to give you that. It's a fear of beautiful women.
Oh.
Oh, that's so nice, isn't it? Okay. If we had...
Lame. That's our track.
Yeah.
If
Sorted.
we had kyperdophobia, Will and I would struggle to be in this room right now. Why is this?
That's just the same question, but with a different phobia.
Yeah.
What? Why did you do that twice?
Because he's got...
I'm just trying to cover it up with jingles now.
Okay.
Next.
Okay, wait, what? What do you mean next?
Next question.
I can have a
You
guess.
haven't answered.
Is it a fear of ugly women?
It's a fear of venereal disease.
That whole question was just designed as an elaborate burn. You're a dick.
Okay, question 9.
Thanks, John Lee. Not now.
Oh no, my phone just locked.
If you self-described as a fan of
you were gonna-
Mumford and Sons, you are almost certainly melophobic because...
A fear of sad music.
I'm going to give you that. It's just a fear of music in general.
Oh, I was going to say, is it a fear of good music?
Okay. What do hydrophobia and kynophobia have in common?
I think you went first.
Is it a fear of water and drowning?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, is it a fear of elements?
No. See, hydrophobia isn't actually a phobia. It's a disease. It's the real name for rabies.
Yeah, because you can't drink.
Yeah. So
Because you're
aquaphobia is actually the fear of water. Hydrophobia is having rabies. Kynophobia is the fear of rabies.
So what's the answer is it's rabies.
They're related via
It's rabies.
One
Right.
is rabies, the other is the fear of rabies.
Just like me and my uncle.
Yep.
Anyway,
It's a little,
What?
it's not true.
little switcheroo.
Not true.
Cinderella would be novacophobic after what she went through. Why?
Because she's afraid of the night.
No.
A fear of anthropomorphic things.
No.
What? Why would that be a thing?
Because they turn into like animals and stuff.
It's a fear of stepmothers.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't very obvious. That's really weird. How could you have that fear?
I immediately got confused with Snow White and then had to backtrack mentally. It's like, afraid of short. No, the other one.
Oh my god.
If you guys were pedalophobic, you would struggle to be in this room right now.
We're afraid of not being on a bicycle.
I wish it was the correct answer, but it's not.
Wait, we'd be afraid of...
You guys, you two would struggle to be in this
Oh.
room right now.
Oh, I know!
You've already had your answer.
Damn it.
Afraid of bold people.
There we go.
Yes!
I like that your key aspect is just identifying as a bald person.
Well, it's not what...
I wouldn't even
struggling
call
to
you
put together a
bald
15.
either.
That's very nice.
afraid of
you.
Jews. So, afraid of attractive men.
We've
Trying to row it back now.
Does that fix it?
Okay.
No.
Question no.
question the no.
Question 13.
Wow, okay.
What do tetraphobia, triskaidekaphobia, and hexacosio-ihexaconta-hexaphobia have in common?
It's a fear of like polygons with loads of sides.
No.
Oh.
Can you run that by me again? Because
What do-
I got a Japan in the middle of it.
What do
It's the remix.
tetraphobia, triskaidekaphobia, sorry. What do tetraphobia, triskaidekaphobia, and hexaconta-hexaphobia have in common?
They're all really hard to pronounce.
Aside from that,
Damn it. I don't know.
Is it the fear? Can we have multiple guesses?
I'll give you
It's
one more
got to
guess.
do something with large...
You haven't buzzed in.
Has it got something to do with large numbers?
I'll give you this. It's just a fear of numbers. They're all
man.
Tetraphobia is fear of
Do I
the
get a
number
point for
4.
that?
Triskaidekaphobia is fear of 13, and hexaconta-hexaphobia is the fear of the number 666.
Wow.
Yeah,
Just wow.
indeed, you do get a point for that because
Yes.
you said numbers, so I'm going to give you that. If a sorry, it's
blanket.
going to be slightly difficult to pronounce this one. If a medomallachiphobe dated a medorthophobe, why would it not last very long?
Medorthophobe.
Yep. A medomallachiphobe dated a
what?
medorthophobe. Why would it not last very long?
Fuck knows.
Is that your final answer?
Panic boom!
Because one of them's afraid of the outdoors, one of them's afraid of the indoors.
No.
Nah.
Okay, so I don't think you're going to get it.
Is
you
it-
know?
Oh, fuck. Hang on.
Your phone locked itself again.
Yeah.
USSR!
Is it something to do with fucking meadows?
What?
No, just meadows because it
Meadows?
was, yeah.
Because you had the word med in the middle.
No, one's like meadophobia or some shit.
Yeah, but this is Latin, not like literal words. Oh, I've got fieldophobia.
It's great, but it's not right. So, okay.
Fear
so,
of Irish?
A fear of TV show catchphrase.
yes. No. A meadow-melachophobe is somebody that's afraid of losing their erection, and a medorthophobe is somebody that's afraid of erect penises.
Why would you be afraid of an erect penis? That's so
Don't know, you
weird.
tell me.
More importantly, why would you ever be able to guess that? Come on. I feel like you're trolling us a little bit at this stage. Fine.
Clearly.
Continue.
Okay, final question. 15. That
Wow.
being the final of our 15 questions.
Shit, I can't wait to win this, but I think I've lost.
Why would being papophobic be such hard work for a priest?
Panic boom!
It's fear of popes.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Yes!
There's only one! Why do you need a fear for that?
It's just so funny. I love the idea that you could be a phobia of the Pope.
Just any pope.
Yeah, just,
Just
the
any
the
pope.
office of the Pope.
Would it
Yeah.
be like the concept of pope?
I
as
assume
well?
I assume it's not Benedict the 16th particularly.
Yeah,
they
it's
did have pretty fucking scary
The
eyes.
scariest pope there is.
Is that the current pope?
No, there was the previous one who had just like crazy fucking eyes. The current one's a bit gentle and pleasant.
Oh, really? Did he tell you that?
He's
Did
a
he-
deeply caring lover.
Well, he's
Did he-
he's
Did he
nicer than
whisper it in your ear?
the previous one was like was like a Nazi youth when he was young.
Oh,
He
yeah,
just
yeah,
had
the-
crazy fucking
yeah.
eyes. There was no suggestion that it was actually like a hardcore Nazi or anything, but he just had crazy fucking eyes. He was
And he was German.
Cardinal Ratzinger, which does sound like the bad guy from something.
Yeah.
The current one is Cardinal Bergoglio. Well, now he's the Pope. I can't
Yeah.
remember.
J Pope.
Right, so let me toss
Jazz
up the
Pope.
scores.
Yeah, what are the scores on the doors?
Scores are Wilhelm has 1, 2, 3, and Aurora has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Shit,
So my
son.
score-
I am
5 to
the
3.
smartest.
What's all this?
I'm the smartest.
Grace in defeat bullshit.
What do you mean grace and defeat? Motherfucking one! I'm gonna get prizes!
Thanks, John Lee.
Whatever.
So that is our phobia quiz for the week. Maybe
That's
I'll
good.
set up another quiz at some point.
I'm enjoying the
I
quizzes.
quite enjoy putting that together.
I enjoyed
Yeah.
winning. I want to do it more.
Yeah, you won't win next time.
I fucking will.
That was blind luck. A lot of that, I think.
How was it blind luck?
I don't know. I mean,
Words, bro.
to be fair, the last question I was going to say afraid of children.
To be honest, I did think of it, and then I was like, no, because like, pap, like, I think in French, like the word for the Pope is le pape, so it was like,
Oh, so that's an
So it
easy
made sense.
advantage.
so easy advantage being that I'm smarter than you.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to.
Round 2!
Nice.
Okay,
Personally.
we'll think of
You need to
a
put the fight in there.
Right.
we'll think of a subject, and then I shall put together another quiz.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah,
Looking forward to that.
Excellent.
wicked.
So,
Right, what's next, Will?
What's next?
If that is your real name.
It is.
Oh, that's fine then.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
It's good to check, man. It's good to check. So yeah, I thought we would go back to I think it was episode 8 when we started talking about stuff that we like when we were introducing ourselves.
That's what we've done.
I thought we could just do like a little topical,
Yeah.
little updatey. I've been playing some things, been watching some things.
What have you been playing, Will? What have you been
I've been
watching?
playing Shovel Knight.
I played a bit of that when it came out on Wii U and played through like maybe the first couple of worlds of it and just kind of got bored.
Oh man, I'm loving it. I don't know how far I am in. I think I'm near the end of World 1, but I'm enjoying it immensely. If you're not aware of Shovel Knight is
I'm not.
a NES-style adventure. It's sort of very true 8-bit stylized thing.
Bizarrely true to it. I think it's other than there's a bit of parallax scrolling, but almost otherwise could have been done on the NES chipset.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's super genuine in every way, and it's like perfect kind of D-pad Vita game.
Yeah.
I got it on Vita, and it's like perfect for
It's
that.
very like Mega Man-esque, basically.
I need to
Yeah.
get more stuff in my Vita because right now I've got my Vita, but I've got like 20 games from 1994.
All you need is Spelunky.
Yeah. There's new PS Plus stuff out today, actually, I think.
I'm not on PlayStation Plus like that.
Yeah, I can't remember what it is.
It's Hohokum.
Yeah, Murasaki Baby, I think, is
Yeah.
the Vita release this month.
Oh, cool.
I thought Hohokum, that's a cross-buy, so it's probably both.
What was that?
It's the little swirly caterpillar
Hohokum,
thing
yeah,
that
yeah.
just flies around and
Yeah.
you do stuff.
But no, I think Murasaki Baby is definitely coming to Vita. I can't remember what the other ones for PS4
It was
are.
definitely it was released on Vita first.
Yeah, just the PS
But it's
Plus.
just PS
Oh,
Plus,
right,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
coming
It's
free
gonna be free.
for a bit.
Oh my god!
So
Yeah, I've got.
Shovel Knight, very good. Recommend it.
Cool.
It's like if you like platforming and you like old school games, it's kind of punishing in places, but in others it's just like really well balanced. Lots of jumping on things with the spade and shit.
Spades.
Yeah,
Shovel,
it's
to
real
be
nice.
fair.
It's a real nicely made game. I just petered out on it a bit. I don't think maybe it's like the Wii U's controller's a bit jank. So
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
But I just obviously, now that I've got it on that, I don't really want to invest and buy it on PS4 again.
It may well be on PS Plus in
I
6
would
months.
definitely
Just-
play it under those circumstances. But
Depends where you play it, so it's probably best to have it on like Vita because it's got a really, it's like small.
yeah, it is good
It's got
for
a
that
good
sort
D-pad.
of thing.
Yeah, I played a decent amount of time without too much thumb burn
Yeah.
on that whole thing.
Thumbburn.
Yeah.
Old. You don't play enough games.
No, I don't. Like, this is why
Jesus.
when I do, they have to be really grab me, like Hotline or Shovel Knight.
Oh, I love Hotline Miami.
Still playing Hotline 2.
I need to
So
start actually
very
get
good.
it. I haven't
Totally
got it.
petered out on Hotline 2.
Oh, man. I love it.
I just didn't like
Obsessed
it.
with it.
Yeah, that has big issues with it that kept it back from being as good as the first one, I thought.
What?
Yeah, well, like, start off with the first one, much smaller stages for the most part. So they're like less wide open areas. So actually, it was more of a puzzle game in the first game, I thought. It's like working out how you can take these guys out in like a smooth but also like a slick kind of way. But in
And
the
also
second
over
one,
and over again because you won't do it in one.
but like I felt like a lot of those levels in the first one, you could work out like, this is my way I'm going to do it. I'm going to like knock down that door. That's going to knock out that guy. I'm going to run over, smash that guy. Whereas in the new one, it's basically you just
Sorry.
Smash the back doors in.
yeah, smash the back doors in. The second one, I feel like the areas are so large that using guns is only the only realistic way to take them out a lot of the time. And also
From
because
far away.
yeah, and because they're larger
Well,
stages.
but they put in these other classes, like with the
guy.
guys that you have to take down with certain guns that bleed out after a while or will just kill you. So like, I feel like they put more detail into it, but I didn't feel like that was a negative thing. I was pleased with it. Yeah, I can understand it's like a different
I
style.
think the story is fucking gash in the second one. They've spent all their time
But it's
making...
never like, who cares? Like, I've no idea what's going on with
I
the
don't know
story,
what's
but it
even
doesn't
going
matter.
on.
In the
The
first
first
one, I
one.
did care, like,
I did?
because it was
I
like
didn't
it was
bother.
pared enough down.
Don't tell
that-
me because I haven't finished it.
Yeah, it's just like in the first one, there's very little story, but it's done in such a way that it's pared down, and you can like read into the gaps. Whereas in the second one, you don't know who you're playing as half the time. There's like a bunch of different perspectives, none of which are explained like at all. It just kind of jumps around.
I
in
feel
terms
like
of
that
time
kind of
frame.
game you're not really playing for the story though. It's not. It's just like
I tend
it's
to
so
agree.
quick and like just replay. It's not like and this fucking 30-hour epic RPG that I need to know the story
No,
about.
but they've put a lot of effort into it, and I think it's just not very good because you can tell that they haven't really innovated in terms of gameplay, like hardly at all. So they've obviously spent the whole time trying to make this
Why would
like
you innovate
interesting,
on something
twisty,
that's really
turny.
perfect?
Because I thought I just wanted more Hotline more Hotline Miami, but it turns out I wanted them to actually do something with it.
I'm the opposite. I wanted more Hotline Miami. I got it, and they added stuff that made it just enough more interesting to warrant it being like a full game, as opposed to like here's Left 4 Dead 2. By the way, it's the same shit,
Yeah.
but slightly worse.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I was disappointed by it, but I mean, yeah, soundtrack's great, presentation's great. I just wanted a bit more from it, I think.
fair enough.
I haven't really been playing much
Thumbs
because
out of 10.
it's real. I don't know,
Personally, I give it 2 thumbs up, but you don't.
I give it 1 tom up.
Oh man,
It's a real dry period for games at the moment.
Yeah, I'm I'm spending most of my time just screaming at the Master Chief Collection, the fact that I can't play co-op.
Is it still not
broken?
fucking
The
working?
online is fine. I can't play co-op multiplayer on Xbox Live, even though the old games you could play 4-player co-op and it's totally fine. I can't even get in a match with Chris at all
annoying.
over Xbox, and it's just
That's pretty
so
rubbish.
fucking annoying because I'm just like, let's get the co-op. Fucking can't. Like, it's stupid. And even before they broke it, after they fixed it, apparently, if you were like not hosting, so say I was hosting and I invited Chris in, like his game would be janky as fuck. It'd be like missing every other frame. Like,
Right.
it's like, what the fuck
It's
is
pretty
going
bad
on?
that they managed to break a game that was working a long time ago. I know it's
totally
not that simple
perfect.
in any way because like they're porting code, so it's like
But I'm
not-
real
not a bad
surprised they
argument.
released it in that state because like Halo is the crown jewel
the
of
problem
Microsoft,
is,
and they've always released really solidly.
Their problem is when they ran it through QA and stuff, it was working perfectly fine for them. Everything was working fine.
well, they haven't got a big enough test bed then. I mean, like,
doubt it. It's really like hardcore. Like,
so
they couldn't.
did they break it with their own patch or like what's
Don't
this?
know.
Yeah.
It just came out
yeah,
broken.
well, I mean,
they
we-
said everything was working fine for them, and they can't find what was wrong for ages.
Right. Yikes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like Witcher 3 coming out quite soon. Are we all looking forward to that?
I have a question.
Yeah, go on.
Will I have to have played Witcher 1 and 2?
No,
They say not.
they say not. Yeah.
Good, because
They've actually renamed it The Witcher, like Wild Hunt. Like they're taking the 3 off all the
oh
marketing.
really?
Yeah.
Oh cool.
Yeah, I think
'Cause,
they were
like-
afraid of turning people away.
Yeah, my
Mm.
problem was like there's such massive games, and I started playing because the first one was like one of the gold games on gold on Xbox Live, and so I got it, and then I started playing it, and it was kind of dated, and the controls were well jank because it was kind of meant for PC because they brought it over to the consoles, so everything was a bit confusing. And I was just like, I cannot be bothered to invest in something that confuses me. So I just put it down, and then I was just like, I can't be bothered with the rest of them either.
By all accounts, the third one is it's optimised for console in terms of control and all that. But I'm expecting it to still be fucking hard, because like apparently Witcher 3 was like brutally hard in terms of its
What do you mean?
Do you mean to?
just difficult.
2.
Yeah, Witcher 2 is
Yeah.
brutally difficult, and people who have played it early on have said, it's a real unforgiving game. So I think I'm going to put that on easy mode, and then just slash up some
then
dragons.
just do
if that's
whatever you
right
can.
with Because I'm really like hurting for a big open world, shiny next gen game. There has been very little of that. What has come along is for the
Well, I
most
did
part been
like
shit.
just veg out on fucking Dragon Age for a bit.
I just didn't crack into that because my only experience of Dragon Age
Yeah.
is playing
It's not
about
my
a
bag.
couple of hours of the first one and it being basically the ugliest fucking game I've ever played in my
That was
life.
the first one.
Oh my god, what a piece of shit. How
It
did anybody
looks-
play through that game?
I did.
How?
It was fine at the time.
I don't understand. That game is
But now
ugly
I want
as
to
Yeah,
fuck.
but you play Monster Hunter. I mean, that's not a particularly pretty game, is it?
I mean, I think Monster Hunter looks better than Dragon Age 1.
Okay.
Seriously.
Seriously, like at least you don't have like close up of faces, and
That's true,
the faces
yeah.
are well janked. Like the monsters are actually like for a 3DS system, like they're pretty well detailed, and it's done really well with the limitations of the system in mind. So they don't try to go overboard. But with Dragon Age 1, it's just like whoa. It's like
Well, I played it after playing like Mass
Yeah.
Effect thing because people had said, it's just like a fantasy Mass Effect. No, it's not. It's terrible. Anyway,
it's not terrible.
so I haven't played Inquisition
very good.
because I just didn't think it was really my thing. But like, Watch Dogs was a massive letdown.
I don't know why everyone thought Watch Dogs was going to be the fucking next thing ever, because
Yeah, I
they
don't get that
demoed
either.
it on these hardcore PCs,
Yeah.
which they were very open about, but people were still adamant that, no, it'll be on PS4 and look exactly the same. It's like, no. And then it was just like, oh, this is still just a tech demo, which they were still open about, and I was like, it's not going to end up like that.
It looked fucking cool when they first showed it off.
It just looked like GTA, but in the dark, and he was wearing a long coat. Like,
It
I
made it
was
seem
never
like,
into it.
It made it seem like
GTA
it was going to be
tricks.
interesting hacking-based stuff, but then it came out and like their idea of a hacker was a magician,
Pressing X.
basically.
It was just
Digital
pressing
magic.
X from far away.
Yeah.
Like, that's not...
But more just the
rubbish.
main character in it was like one of the biggest douchebags in gaming history. The plot was just fucking appalling.
There was a plot.
It was real bad. So like really in terms of like,
And it
I
looked
do
terrible.
Yeah, it did look
It just
so
it
dull.
looked fucking
Just
gash.
like the city building was so dull. Like Chicago, I'm sure is an interesting place to look at, but not in that game. They fucked it.
I think I only played the demo.
I got
And I
really
was
worried
like,
as well.
oh, this is a game that they released.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It was also a really big problem when I think it was Eurogamer before it, like the Eurogamer before it came out, which was very, very, it was like a month or so before, I think. So, and they didn't have playable demos for the public. It was still like, go in this room and we'll show you a video and someone will play it for you. And I was like,
It's not a good sign, is
that's
it?
a really bad sign for something you're going to release next month. Like,
Yeah, that's really bad.
It had some good ideas in it, and like they're going to make a sequel as long as they don't make it with the same central character. I think there's merit in that because there was some fun to be had in it.
Sequel?
Because it sold 8
Because
million.
they've built
so
a load of tech and
it sold really well. They're
Yeah.
gonna
It
make
sold
a
really,
second
really
one.
well because they pumped so much money into
Yeah.
marketing it.
But they don't see that.
It annoys me because it's just like more savvy people. Like, I saw straight through it. I was just like, that's going to be a pile of guff because they're not going to have it finished. And lo and behold, it didn't.
Yeah, I think they just announced it way too early because they showed that at the E3 before they'd even announced.
Yeah, it was like
any
2
of the big
E3s
consoles.
before.
It was E3 before they announced the console, so it was like when a game's been hanging around for that long, like
it's going to be
the
running on
audience
old
almost
tech.
gets bored of it before it's even come out. Like you should
People
announce
still
something that
like-
should come out the same fucking year.
Now, I shouldn't be pointing this out because I shouldn't be looking, but with the pen that you're holding in your hand, you are drawing all over your balls. Thank you. I'm so glad it's a video episode.
That's amazing. Then I looked straight away. I was missed. I'm sorry.
Thank you for the heads up, Will.
That's all right. I just want you to come out with like, get home and your girlfriend's like, have you been trying to draw pubes on again? Told you. Take your trousers off first.
Skills.
Oh
Anyway.
my God.
Anyway,
Just
thanks.
Yeah.
All I've been playing is Rogue Legacy recently, even though I've beat it
even know
once,
what that
New
is.
Game Plussed it, and then just got bored, so I decided to go back and play it again. It's quite fun. It's like a little, like, not particularly attractive looking, platformy, fighty roguelike.
Oh, Christ, yeah. Sorry. I was thinking of Rogue Squadron.
No.
I was like, cracking out the GameCube and just...
I do actually still got my GameCube,
Oh,
but
man.
not to play Rogue Squadron.
It's a great
Do you know Rogue Legacy then?
Yeah. I've got it. But I was immediately... Like, on paper, it sounded like my perfect game in the way that I thought it would be, kind of like Shovel Knight is, or turned out to be much later. And I really loved the concept of like, oh, you die and then you then play as your son,
you get to
and
choose
he
between-
inherits certain properties.
It's not. It's actually a bit more shallow than that. So you get to choose between 3 like descendants that take on your role. But from what I can tell, your choice of person makes no difference in terms of the choices you'd get next. Because I went into it thinking you breed in certain traits, but it doesn't seem to work like that.
No, I think it's just like a perk, like potluck of like, you've got this trait, and this trait. Pick one of them. It's like, oh, your descendant is, I don't know, afraid of this, and so he can't do that.
What's quite fun is that some of the traits are positive, some of the traits are negative.
Yeah.
So you get a trait which either makes you like stronger so you can knock enemies back, or you get one so you're weedy and you'd get knocked back really badly by enemies, or you got glaucoma so you can like the screen's like blurry in the middle,
really
or stuff like that.
Yeah, I like the idea of it, but then playing it, like the actual platforming, I'm just fairly rubbish at games. I found it too difficult. And then to do, because so with Shovel Knight, for example, you've got the little reset, like little orbs that you walk past and you hit them and you're like, that's my bit I'll start back at. With Rogue Legacy, like you die 3 times and you're just way back at the very start of a level that takes a long time to work through.
I mean, there's only... you have this one castle that has like a central area and then 3 areas, like one above it, one to the side of it, and one below it. So there's not really levels as such, but you could theoretically...
That shows how far I didn't get then.
You could theoretically like beat it on your first go through, but in practice it's virtually impossible because it's about granularly building up your character there's like very like deep leveling. So when you first go into it, you're so pathetically weak that you'll just get like killed in a couple of hits.
Wow,
Right,
that
that's
sounds like my worst nightmare.
Yeah, so you take every life you go on, you got to try and make enough money to make it worthwhile, because you can't really roll money over into the next life. So you can't just like, okay, well I want that strength upgrade, so I'm going to save up for it. Because every time you go back into the castle, there's this guy at the front door who takes like 90% of your money, and you can like eventually pay, so he like leaves you more money, but it's not even really worth it. So the idea is you got to like make just enough to make sure you can buy something from the shop to make that life worthwhile.
Right.
So
Yeah,
first
I'm
I
not up
played-
for that.
No,
Yeah.
that sounds like.
But it's actually it's mechanically fun to play, so I don't kind of mind. And then like as you get stronger and stronger, you can get further and further through the castle to the point where you can eventually kind of clear it out.
Those kind of things, like repetitive stuff like that, I can't deal with. Like, I have to just have, like, I need progression. I
Yeah.
can't keep being reset back to the beginning, no
I mean-
matter. Even if I've gained something from it, it's just, like, such a ball ache. It's why I think I'd be allergic to, like, Majora's Mask.
I mean, it's slightly relieved from the fact that the castle is procedurally generated. So
that's not too bad.
Because if it was just going through the same fucking castle over and over again, I would never play that game.
Yeah.
It's the fact that
awful.
it's you know the room layout.
But I got frustrated by that because I'm in that kind of like, oh well, I died, but at least I know where to expect something next time. This time
so
is
you
that
got
Spelunky thing of like, everything's different.
I mean, Spelunky,
But you love Spelunky.
But if that was a fixed set of levels, it would be a completely average game.
Yeah, I know
Like
that's the
Spelunky-
hook there.
Yeah.
Isn't Spelunky just, like, digging, though? It's like
It's
Minecraft, but 2D.
No.
No, not
You're thinking,
at all.
you're thinking of
Sorry.
Terraria.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Sorry.
So Spelunky.
I don't know
is-
these games because I mainly play the big 3D.
You own a Vita.
Triple A.
The thing is, Vita
Sort of
is shit for anything 3D. The Vita's only good
Vita
for
is
like...
just shit, but it
Sounds pretty
just...
good. Whoa there.
Vita's
Rewind.
amazing, but it's great for 2D games. So...
No, the only thing it scratches my itch for is for the games from 1994, like Gex and Spyro the Dragon
Well, I
and
can't
Metal Gear
argue with
Solid.
Gex because it's
Like,
terrific.
What?
Said I can't argue with Gex.
Exactly. Gex is fucking great. So
No, but it looks so beautiful when you're playing like a lovely, nice art 2D game on it. But I think any of the 3D games
Nice
look
art
really
2D.
average. You know what I mean?
Words.
yeah,
But like like the Killzone Mercenaries game, like it looks,
really like
it
Killzone.
looks pretty good and
That's
it plays alright. But I just you
Killzone in
can't
general
act- you
is
can't-
guff though.
Yeah, I mean it's deeply boring.
But this is a
series.
good, like, this is a solid, like,
It's fine, but like the
Mobile
aiming
FPS.
and shooting doesn't feel great. It just never
it's
does.
still, yeah, I mean, it's not amazing, but
I
it
mean,
still
they-
feel like the closest they've come to achieving that. Not that I particularly want or care for anyone to achieve that. That's the point.
The thing is, like, they've done it as well as anybody's going to, but you're just
Yeah.
left thinking, well, this doesn't really work.
Yeah.
So, like, the Vita is great, but not for that.
Yeah.
Like, all of the big 3D games, like, the Uncharted game and the Assassin's Creed game, they just don't feel great at all.
Apparently, the Assassin's Creed one is buggy as fuck.
It's
as well.
ugly as shit, honestly. Like,
Oh, I didn't know there was one on Vita.
yeah, it's
Really?
called, I want to say
Yeah.
Liberation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's.
I'm not going to play
It's
it. I don't
deeply
care about that
average.
series
Me
at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
What have you been playing? O-Dog, if that is your real name.
Wow.
No one says that.
Shit. No
Starting
one
it.
calls me that.
No one knows who that is.
Yeah, apart from screaming at the Master Chief Collection, I've not been playing anything new. I downloaded.
What about watching?
Huh?
Not just playing, watching, reading.
Yeah. But I was downloaded New and Tasty, and then I got stuck, and then I just left it.
Oh, is that
and
the
ignored
Oddworld
it.
thing?
Yeah, and then I went back to Call of Duty Ghosts because I'm one of them.
Because
you're a
guns.
sadist.
Because guns. Yeah, I love my.
Ghosts, really?
Yeah, I fucking love
Terrible
FPS.
game.
No, I'd say Advanced Warfare is too hard. Like, I really liked what they did, like the new introduction to all the different things, but because I have to look all over the screen now, it's just like, no, I want to look forward.
Well, I think the
I didn't know there was
Wolfenstein
different
expansion
zones.
was out today.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday, I'm actually really up for playing that because
Yeah.
that was a really fun game.
The what?
Wolfenstein
New Order expansion.
It's called The Old Blood. Looks good.
I didn't play Wolfenstein.
That's good. That's loads of fun.
That's a great game.
Yeah.
But I have been watching, and I'm going to apply peer pressure. Fucking watch Daredevil.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Jesus
I know.
Christ.
Tom said
Yeah,
it
it's
a
brilliant.
couple of weeks ago. It's like,
It's so good.
Okay.
Yeah, I finished it in like a few days.
okay, so for the benefit of me and the listener/watcher, pitch it. Why is it good?
It is not Ben Affleck.
Wow.
It's like dark crime thriller really amazing fight scene, beautifully choreographed and filmed. Like, the actors are acting really well and are not Ben Affleck.
Well,
Or Jennifer Garner.
a lot of hate there.
She's not in there.
It's just so much
Got a lot of love
better
for
than
Gunner.
could have been expected, considering... Yeah, I put it on a whim. I thought, like, Netflix produced Daredevil series, this is going to be a pile of crap.
I mean, yeah,
And it's not.
my brain
It's
just went,
absolutely good.
oh, Marvel Shield series.
No,
No.
this is what I was expecting. It's
No.
nothing like that. It would be a good crime show in its
Yeah.
own right. If you took away
Okay.
the Marvel label,
Yeah.
took away the Daredevil label, it would just be a good crime show in its
And I
own
mean,
right.
it's probably one of the best villains I've ever seen as well.
Are we talking Kingpin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vincent D'Onofrio playing
Fucking-
Wilson
You know I love
Fisk.
D'Onofrio.
He's fucking great.
He's brilliant.
He wants
in
some
it.
sugar water, and he's going to get it no matter what happens.
Is the skin hanging off his bones?
Yes.
Is that the same guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got really fat. Oh my god!
I know. It's because an alien's inside him. It's not a documentary.
He's genuinely brilliant bad guy because they go to such lengths to like humanize him, and he's like a genuinely
like the
vulnerable dude.
It's the
Interesting.
first time you actually see a villain being. I mean, it's more about the villain really than it is about Daredevil,
Yeah.
Cool.
and without spoiling it,
So it's
spoilering
like a
it.
villain who's got friendships and he's like emotionally
Yeah, you
vulnerable.
don't. You don't just see I'm the bad guy. This is
So they
I'm
went
evil.
the
Blah 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 blah
Sopranos
blah.
route,
Yeah.
I
kind
never
of.
watched The
Honestly,
Sopranos, so-
it's I highly recommend it. It's it's just so much better than
so
could have been
good,
expected
and the
given the
fights
starting
are
circumstances.
incredible.
Yes. The
Okay,
one in
cool.
episode 2 is basically a 90-degree spin on the old boy fight down the hallway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
On board.
They
So
nailed
good.
it.
Yeah. You.
What are you watching, playing, and shit?
Let me think. Well, okay. So me and my girlfriend tend to watch something in bed as we're going to sleep, just something on in the background. So we've just finished off.
Porn.
We've finished off 8 series of That 70s Show on Netflix.
Oh my
good
God.
lord.
I can't say I've paid attention to more than
That's
about
something
60% of it. But
I would have watching in the background,
Yeah,
not
this is-
intentionally.
no, this is what we've been using it for.
Oh,
It's just
okay, that's
something on in
fine.
the background.
That makes sense.
Does it?
What I can tell you is
I never really watched it, but
Okay,
I just
so-
assumed it would be bad.
it's actually in its
not
good
bad.
spots. It's like it's crap but good natured
I
about
didn't know
it.
there was 8 series.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a show that starts supposedly in 1976, goes on for 8 series, and is still that 70s show.
Okay.
Try and do the maths on that. So
A couple
they,
Yeah.
of series a year.
they basically, well, this is what they've done. Except they've got 8 Christmas episodes.
Oh,
But
right.
we're still set across 4 years. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It
mean-
should have turned into that 80s show halfway through its run.
Yeah.
I don't think the marketing would have.
Well,
Can't
there actually
roll that.
was something called That 80s Show, which they tried to do a spin-off
Oh,
of it, and
no.
it lasted for like 13 episodes.
That's why
then
they didn't
died,
change it.
died a death. Yeah, like, it's kind of entertaining in places, and then the last couple of series, half the cast's left, and it just gets really fucking bad all of a sudden.
Okay.
Like, for instance, I think in the first 5 series, there's like 1 black person in it ever. And she
70s, innit?
she is a. I think they had black people in America in the 70s.
Yeah, but they would not like. I know it's not actually filmed in the 70s because that would Mila Kunis would be all sorts of weird after that.
Yeah, they just seem to like completely avoid the existence of black people. So when they eventually introduce one as a character's long lost dad,
What?
Doesn't quite work.
That doesn't
yeah,
make
no,
sense.
he's an ostensibly white character's long lost dad, and they
Okay.
justify it by that character having slightly frizzy hair and being suspicious of the man.
Right.
And the
That is
Wow.
hilarious.
And basically, because
Shit.
they've not showed any black people in the show up until that point, when they do introduce him, he has to be like
A weird caricature.
No, he's a conscientious, hard, like business owner.
When was it
and his
actually
daughter's
filmed?
like a Princeton graduate.
Well, 70 show is late 90s,
It's
isn't it?
late 90s to mid 2000s. Yeah, I think it started
God, I
in
didn't
like
think
98.
it was that late. I know
Yeah, I
it was
think
in the
so.
70s, but
I mean, this is like, I'm trying to think of like touchstones. Like Joseph Gordon-Levitt was in it, right?
No,
is that him?
He,
No,
he was in
that's,
Third Rock.
that's Third Rock.
Third Rock.
from
Ah,
Okay,
shit.
so it's
Who's
Topher Grace.
Topher Grace,
Who was
okay.
in
I knew there was
the old
someone who-
Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
The one we don't talk about.
He's actually pretty
one
good
with the bad
throughout. He's
dancing.
kind of charming. It's got Laura Prepon, who is now in Orange is the New Black, playing.
Who's she?
Good.
She plays
In Orange.
in Orange is the New Black. She's like the main character's scary girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, right, cool.
Yeah.
The fit
I like
one.
her.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, I mean, she just said that.
she's really
Yeah.
hot in the 70s show as well, actually.
Yeah, she's just
Excellent.
generally hot.
Then you got
All over.
I was trying to think. Okay, so Ashton Kutcher is in it.
Kutcher.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, Aston Kutcher from North.
From that 70s shit.
70s show.
Sorry. That's
You could, I'm sorry, you could not pick up on that.
What?
no
Kutcher.
one says
Kutcher.
it's Kutcher.
Don't you see why that's so 70s?
No.
So old.
It was funny because you went, Kutcher.
Kutcher.
You reet bastard, yeah.
It's just Aston Kutcher.
What did I say?
Kutcher.
What's the fucking difference?
Kutcher.
I'm pretty sure it's Kutcher.
You're
You
from
did
the
it again.
south, though.
How is that? I think his name is actually Kutcher.
It's not. I've never heard it said like that, apart from up north.
There's not much difference
I've
between
never heard it
Kutcher
mentioned
and
up north,
Kutcher.
but I'm pretty sure that's what they'd say.
I don't think it's that
gonna-
northern.
I'm gonna cry.
This is so strange. I don't know what's happening.
It really doesn't matter. So you've enjoyed the work of Kutcher et al.
He was kind of annoying.
Oh.
But they eventually, Eric leaves the show. The guy, Topher Gross, leaves the show, and they replace him with the most obnoxious fucking character of maybe any show I've ever seen. He's just this douchebag with kind of curly long hair, and I just want to smack him in the face every time he's on screen. And then the show ends, so it was alright.
Wicked. Is there any shows that you've been watching that you do recommend?
Not really. I recommend that 70s show if you need something in the background
Okay.
and you want
Nah.
8 series. So, you know that horrible moment of, what should we watch?
I'd
And
rather
then you
just
spend
watch
half an hour
something
clicking
I've
through
already
Netflix.
seen.
Yeah, that you know is good.
I started watching The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt because you had recommended that.
I enjoyed it.
I've seen an episode in a bit. And I'm alright. Not really been grabbed
It's like
yet,
if you
but
like
it's
30
okay.
Rock, it's that kind of humour. I love 30 Rock. It's fucking great.
I do like 30 Rock, so I shall see how that goes.
Yeah, recommend it.
Yeah, otherwise, not a lot.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
I think we should have that as a feature, like Tom's disappointment report. Like some stuff that you're... What are you hating right now?
Well,
let me tell you.
I can give you a mediocre
Let me
update.
tell you.
Yeah,
I
mediocrity
watched all
update.
8
Yeah.
series. The
I
thing
know,
that
it seems
I
so
hate.
bad when you say it out loud.
Yeah, how many hours have you wasted on that?
Oh, God, too many.
At least it's
a lot.
just on
They're
in the
long,
background, and you're
long
not.
American series.
Yeah, I know
We're
that.
talking like 24 or 22 episodes.
They're like 22 episodes a series.
Fucking hell.
It's kind of made worth it by Kurtwood Smith, who plays his dad, who you recognise from. He's the bad guy from RoboCop. Plays. He's like
Which one, the old man or Dick?
I can't remember. He's the guy who plays Bodecker in Total Recall. You'd
Yeah.
recognise him immediately.
Yeah, that's Dick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he's fucking great throughout. He's really, really funny. As is the woman who plays the mum, who played... The woman who plays the mum in that 70s show was the one who ends up dating Phoebe's brother in Friends.
Wow. I mean,
I'm never going to even make that connection because I wasn't that hardcore in Friends.
Well,
No, me neither.
her brother in Friends was played by Giovanni Ribisi.
yeah.
I don't know who that
Ledge.
is. You should know this. Right?
Well, he's
You
actually
just
a
give me-
reasonably well-known actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to know him.
No. All right. Steve Gutenberg.
Nope.
See? This is what you're dealing with. I'm going like Police Academy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen that.
Main character.
Main character.
Steve Gutenberg. Anyway,
Really?
yeah, all of Destiny time. The steam has run out. The train is grinding to a halt. And we've arrived at Destiny Station. So
No one
I'm
wants to
rustling
go
the
there.
bowl. Pick a question. We'll get through 3, and then we'll call this puppy done.
Do you have any hidden talents?
Oh, hidden
Don't
talents.
name that one.
Not that. Not really. I think when I was a kid, I thought I was quite good at tap dancing.
You tapped on.
Were you trained?
I tried. No.
run
I just,
around the house
I just had some
tapping
like
your
we had
finger
this
around?
tiled bit. There was like sort of hallway, sort of corner section, and then bathroom, and it was tiled. And I always went in there with my little brogues and sort of thought I could tap dance. Yeah,
What's
This
a
is-
brogue?
She doesn't...
she doesn't know anything. I mean, what's a brogue?
We do an entire
What
episode
is
on
a
this one time.
brogue?
We're just gonna
What
go
are you
through-
talking about?
It's a kind of shoe.
It's a type of smart shoe. You'll recognise them.
One day we're gonna get
We're gonna get like an encyclopedia.
Yeah, we're
and
just going to
go,
start at A and work out
one.
what percentage of shit do you know.
Anyway, Thought Tap Dance.
Look, just because I'm a girl doesn't mean I'd know shoes.
Brogues.
Yeah, that's what
You just concentrating on the bro bit, aren't you?
Yeah.
As opposed to dogs.
Bro dogs.
Yeah, Thought Tap Dance. I probably can't.
Turn out you couldn't.
No, probably
That's
can't.
not really a hidden talent. That's just weird
That's a
shit.
misconception.
That just use weird shit you used to do as a kid.
Yeah,
I've got loads of those.
that's not the question. Hidden
I
talents,
know.
Tom, go.
I don't think I have any hidden. Hidden is the. I don't know. I'm not sure I have any like obvious talents. Let alone hidden ones.
Quizmaster.
Quizmaster.
That's the hidden talent that you've discovered.
Yeah.
I can draw a bit, but I haven't in a while.
I keep all my talents public. I don't. It's not like.
Keep that shit on lock.
Yeah, I mean, why would you hide a talent? It sounds
Yeah.
really weird.
Unless it's
You might be
embarrassing,
really
like tap
good
dancing.
at. You might be really good at murdering.
But I don't know.
That's hidden, isn't it?
Don't try it. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have any hidden talents because I keep all my talents into public.
Right, Tom, dig into the bowl of destiny.
Right. Okay, that's a terrible question.
What's the
What is
question?
it though?
If God was about to send a thunderbolt from the sky to strike someone down, who do you think would be struck? What's that getting at?
No, that's just saying who you think in the world deserves
Yeah.
it the most. Who's likely
That's
to
a
be?
great question.
Yeah.
Let's get controversial.
So, who would you like to get killed at random? basically saying?
Just TV psychics.
Taylor Swift.
What? What are you going to get T Swift? What the fuck?
So, right, you can keep her songs, but she's annoying.
No,
She's really annoying.
I think she's great.
I haven't
She's
paid enough
really
attention to
Keeping
have an opinion one way or another.
Right, I'm picking who's famous
Any
TV
TV
psychics.
psychics.
Just all of them at once would be great. If he could just get that fork lightning that just goes and just fucking catches all of them. That would be great.
So
Because they're just conning pieces of shit.
Does this also
Derek
include?
Acora, he can be struck by our Lord.
Does this also include the people who go into houses and this house
Yeah,
is haunted?
he's the same. Fucking ghost hunters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't disagree with it. I'm just trying to, there's so many people I hate. I want to make sure I get the right one.
Fucking hell, you hate a lot of things. Can we go through an encyclopedia and point out what he hates and then what
you
I
haven't
don't
heard
know?
of. Do you know what I really hate? Steve Gutenberg. What is that? There he is.
The thing is, if you Google
No, he's
him
great.
and show me a picture, I'll be like, yeah,
I know you will.
know him.
Goots.
Yeah. You carry on. I'm going to Google the
I'm still
Goots.
thinking, who do you want struck down?
I told you, Taylor Swift. Keep her songs,
yeah.
but just get rid of her. She's
What's
really
so annoying about
You're
it?
wrong.
She's just all annoying, like the way she's always so fucking perfect all the time. It's
Oh,
just
so you're jealous? You're not
perfect.
annoyed?
No, it's just annoying. She's like,
Unbelievable.
she's actually an alien. I'm guaranteed.
I mean,
There is not a single
over it,
photo
yeah.
of her just being a regular human. Be a regular human.
it's because she's good at marketing. There's Steve Gutenberg.
Oh yeah.
Steve Gutenberg, ladies and gentlemen. He's back.
He was
He's not.
the inventor of the Gutenberg press, which in the 1400s
Gutenberg
revolutionised
press.
publishing.
I'm still got mind blown that
I thought that was going to be a real thing.
Well, it is. This is the first.
I know.
All right. I still can't think of the my brain is having a block. There's just so much hate. I
You've
can't
just got to
figure
cut,
out who to
God.
kill
cut
first.
through the basic
you
hate.
need a filter.
Oh,
Right.
I'm going to come back to this. Let's move on.
Wow.
Jesus.
Okay, well, I'm going to do my question, but at the
Zack
end,
Snyder. He's a fucking terrible filmmaker. Let's just kill him.
I mean, it would put pay to this Batman Superman bullshit.
Yeah. No, he's
that
just
thing.
a
That trailer was
terrible,
bad.
shitty filmmaker. Can we have none of him, please?
I like Dawn of the Dead remake though.
Yeah, you're right. It's all right.
Didn't watch that.
We will. Right.
No, we
Christopher
won't.
Nolan, then. Fuck that guy.
What's wrong with him? He
got no
makes
sense.
great Batman films.
He makes
Wow, he made two.
Makes basically
Come on.
good films,
Wait.
but he's more up his arse than any filmmaker in the world.
Which one? Which,
1 and 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
the third.
Yeah.
And then the second
Yes,
one is
brother.
massively overrated.
Apart from the second one, had 2 endings where it should have.
Yeah. Well, a man died, so they had to fucking cobble shit together, didn't they?
Yeah, I know, but why did they extend that bit? It was annoying.
Because they didn't have any more
was
Joker
it?
shit to
The
do.
pointless half-hour sequence on a boat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
around,
It's
what
just
the
a
fuck
bad
is that?
third act.
Pretentious. It's a pretentious film.
Yeah, it was really bad.
I went to go and see that film and everyone ended up clapping and I was going, what the fuck? What are you clap? I don't I don't get
I'm
it.
vetoing this one, by the way. It's rubbish.
Okay. Oh.
Can we do an entire episode on
why you hate Chris
I
Why
don't-
you
Nolan?
hate everything.
Mostly The Dark Knight. Everybody just worships that as
I
this
love
is the
that-
greatest fucking film ever
I
made.
love The Dark Knight, but I finish it half an hour early, and then it's a great film.
Like, it's a perfectly fine film, but like people talk about it like it's the fucking Godfather. It's nuts.
I've never seen The Godfather.
Right.
Are you gonna smite? You're gonna smite me with lightning.
It's not even worth it.
Oh shit!
Don't waste electricity.
So many fucking digs in this episode.
Question.
What?
What story does your family always tell about you?
I'm not there, so it's difficult to tell
No, I mean, like,
when I'm there.
at gatherings or whatever.
Oh, I don't
We
know.
don't often have family gatherings. My family are like pretty like secluded from a lot because we live really far away. So when we get together, we don't go, "Oh, you'll never guess what!" Like we don't do that. So I don't really have stories about me.
Let's veto it, because I probably haven't got a good answer.
Yeah. I don't think any of us are remarkable enough for
Mine
our
are
to tell
No.
stories about.
Poop related. That's not for now.
You can tell us
What
about the
would
time
be
you
your-
thought you
Whatever.
could tap dance.
Yeah. Yeah. Although, no, that's another story. What would be your dream job?
I think we covered this about
Yeah.
Yeah, I
different
know.
times.
We did that. Fucking
I'm
start
going to keep
again.
digging.
The guy
Right.
who gets to wank off the pigs at the zoo. How many times do I have to say it?
Wow.
A little
I thought you got
curly
fired
willies.
from that.
Said you can't take samples home.
Oh.
I disagree.
Yeah. I mean, you proved that you can.
Yep.
So, what do you miss most about being a kid? That's a good question. wrong with
Well, I don't believe I have actually grown up.
I don't believe you have either. Old man Bennett. What do you miss about?
I enjoy being small because it was quite fun being able to like run underneath tables or go in a park
can
and
still
like
do
crawl
that.
into a bush and stuff.
And be thrown around by your parents and stuff.
I just
I
enjoyed
agree
the
with that.
sensation of everything being big.
Yeah.
It got kind of annoying at times, like when you couldn't reach a light switch. But anything from like light switch under, I'd be okay with.
I think I miss the aspect of like, you know, you have like imagination of stuff, like anything was like an amazing fantastical scenario if you just imagined it.
I don't have that problem.
No, but like now you're like, oh, we have like, and it's probably like an age thing as well. Like when I was a kid, like video games and stuff weren't an immersive world you could escape into like they are now. Like there wasn't detail and graphics and all of these kind of things. But so like when you're a kid and you imagined all of this stuff, like you used your imagination more. I genuinely think that's like a real thing.
Yeah, I don't have that problem.
And
I daydream really easily, where I can just switch into like some random story arc. Of,
All right,
like,
Zach Braff. The fuck?
that is pretty much my life, like all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that. This is why I say I don't think I've grown up, because I'm just still a child. But
So you
now
don't.
with
There's nothing
money.
you miss from being a kid.
I miss like the wonder of experimentation of weird shit.
Ding dong.
Like I was saying, I remembered this story the other day. What?
I bet whatever you turn out this actually to mean won't warrant that intro
Like-
at all.
Like thinking I could breathe fire if I ate match heads.
What?
I used to eat, like I thought if
What do you mean you think? Where do you even get that idea?
so I think well, I was pretty young. I think I was in five, like
Where
4
are we
or
now?
5.
14, 15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was like 4 or 5.
How many
For
did
some
you
reason-
eat? They gotta taste like butt.
A lot. And
So
like,
you just shitting sulphur for...
it's not sulphur. I think it's phosphorus.
What are they made of?
It's phosphorus.
Okay.
Still not good for you at all.
Could you
especially
like your
if you're-
farts though?
No, this is the thing. Like I tried, so I ate
tried
like
that too.
so I didn't eat the wood. Like I bit off. Like
Oh
I
yeah,
would,
you gotta be sensible about
yeah,
these things.
I would
No,
like
yeah,
crunch
you wanna
off
fuck up.
the phosphorus bits and like
Like
I'd
it
eat
was
that.
like a Parma Violet or some shit.
pretty
Yeah.
much. And then like after I ate a few, I don't know how many I ate, I would try and breathe fire. But I didn't just do this once. I'd
course.
try it every so often to see if I'd changed.
See if you'd evolved into a dragon.
I've never even heard.
I mean,
anything
if
along those
dragons needed to do that and you saw it on TV and you were like, yep, that adds up. I'd understand it, but you just invented
This
that.
is what I'm saying. Like, that's what I miss about being a child. It's
What
just like
stupidity! Fucking hell. I don't think
no,
anyone
it's
should miss
just
that.
like thinking up. This is probably why I still have like an insane imagination and why I can like work around things. Like when I'm making costumes, I can work around things like nothing because I'll just invent something in my head and I'll make it work. So I think that comes from there. But I won't do stuff that might kill me anymore.
Yeah.
There's also other stuff that I used to do as a child.
Come on.
Like, for some reason, I worked out that I could, like, pure alcohol was flammable. It said on the bottle. This is because I was in France.
Worked out.
It said it on the bottle.
Yeah.
So I was just like, alcohol's flammable. This is a lighter. Let's put little bits on my hand. And then I would experiment.
Why have you got to get your hand involved?
Because I wanted to.
Because you'd just seen
I wanted
X-Men
to have
and you're like,
powers, so I'd have fire on my hand. So I drenched my hand in this alcohol, and I was just like, "Yep, if that burns before my hand does. Cool." So then I drenched it, and then set a light, and I was like, "Yeah!" And then I was like, "Oh, I better don't fucking." It's just
So you didn't burn your hand at all?
No, because
it just burns away.
It burns the alcohol first, and when it starts getting warm, you know the alcohol's about to rum off, so you have to
Rum off.
rum off.
Did you use rum? Is that what this is? Okay.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I missed that. I missed doing
What
that.
inventing fire-related powers that you might have? I didn't do any of that.
You had the well, you.
There was that time that I went on fire.
Well, you were you're
that's for
not
another
an only
time.
child, are you?
No.
Are you an only child?
No.
Exactly.
Making your own fun.
Exactly. Like I didn't have a brother or
definitely
sister.
having two children just to make sure they
my
don't catch
girlfriend's
fire.
an only child as well, and she's a massive fucking space cadet as well.
Space cadet.
Yeah.
What does that
You're
even?
just like off on a different planet in your own little world.
Yeah, pretty much. Because you have to do that because there's no one around. Like there's my parents who are well boring and working all the time.
You don't have
Those working bastards. How dare they?
fucking
How
working,
dare they pay
providing,
for all my shit?
buying all my alcohol and matches.
Those pieces of shit.
We brought you more alcohol, have fun. She's still not dead, I don't know. We thought she'd have burned herself to death by now. Weird.
Yeah, so you have to just make your own fun, and that's probably why I still have an imagination because I
And
still.
a number of burns.
Yeah, I'm just covered in burns everywhere.
Cool.
I'm really not.
Monty burns. Anyway, excellent.
Can I have one more from the bowl? Or we
And
done?
we've done the 3, but if you want to do bonus round,
Oh, let's just do one more.
let's do one more for the road.
I already dipped in, so. Have you ever won a trophy?
Oh, that's a great question.
Have you?
I can't.
Not individually. I've been on teams that have won stuff.
I was
Oh yeah, I've never won an individual trophy.
I was supposed to get a trophy.
Hold on. What did you win?
Most
So,
on,
I didn't
most on
win, I
fire
came-
child.
I came third, like I used to ride horses and shit.
Yeah.
Not at the same time. But,
It's getting slippery up here.
oh god! So, I was in a show jumping competition once and I came third, but they only had trophies for, they were meant to have trophies for first, second and third. And they were like, oh, we don't know where it is.
Oh, they've
And
And so
Bloody
they,
bitch.
but we'll send it to you, and they never
They
did.
did.
So I
Sons of
never got
bitches.
that.
Did you at least get the rosette?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
rosette.
Well, that's fine. Dom.
I've probably got a trophy for something basketball related from back in the day. That's the only
I
thing
forget
can
that
think
you
of.
played basketball.
Yeah,
Cool.
because my physiology doesn't.
Yeah, that doesn't
I'm a
lend itself.
natural basketball player.
Because you are 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
I mean, if you sort of up-resed NBA Jam sprites, they'd probably look a bit like you. But apart from that,
Yeah, strangely my career
hints.
didn't take off in a big way, but
is that a white man can't jump joke?
no,
It should be.
it's just that I wasn't that good at basketball jokes.
Oh, damn it.
I was decent for my age group in suburban Essex, which is not the big leagues as it
No.
were.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I didn't win any trophies I can remember. I don't think.
Can't you imagine you playing team sports?
No, I
I've
just never
I've seen
really.
you play
You don't
football.
need to get
Sports.
trophies for
Yeah.
sport.
It's not a good time. Yeah, you need to be sporty.
When we used to play football in the park, you were mostly a goalpost.
Oh my god.
That's right.
'Cause
One of
that's-
two.
Yeah, you're literally more help to the team that way.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, I was pretty appalling.
So you're
That
wearing
sucks.
massive boots, so
Yeah.
even if you wanted to swing for a ball...
Oh, was this in your?
Yeah,
Would you play in your
I'd have
new
to
rock boots?
anticipate. Yeah,
Yeah, like
I'd have to
several
anticipate
hours
the
before.
ball coming. It's like playing a chess tournament, but you're sort of anticipating several games ahead.
Yeah, and if you
Or
followed
chess-
through badly, you could lose an entire leg, such as the weight
Yeah.
of those boots.
Or
Yeah,
a chess tournament
Didn't make
with
any sense.
gauntlets.
doesn't make any sense. Clock's broken. Have we talked about chess boxing on the podcast before?
No,
What?
I'm aware of it, but I don't
What
know
are
if
you
you've spoken
talking
about it.
There's chess boxing.
What does that mean?
You do a round of boxing, and then you finish the round, and then you go and do a move each in chess, and then you go back.
Do you just get progressively more stupid as the rounds go on?
Maybe.
The idea is you can win by winning it either.
Yeah.
So if you beat somebody
a
at
real
chess, then you
sport
win,
that
or
there's-
if you knock somebody out, you win.
Yeah. There's like 2 countries that are claiming to be the originators of chess boxing. I think it's England and somewhere like Belgium or something like that. There's like these, they're really
So you have to-
militant about it. And there's a documentary about it. It's the only reason I became aware because it's on Kickstarter, all about chess boxing. So look up the documentary because even the Kickstarter story tells you like what's going on with it, and you can
The
find out.
drama of chess
It
boxing.
is, but they're so into it. They're really into it.
Oh my God, that's
but I
really
never won
strange.
an award for chess or boxing, so it doesn't really answer the
Do
question.
you win anything for tap dancing?
I didn't. Really, I won the imagination
Did your
award.
mum make you a like
But you
really
didn't because you
pathetic
got
little
no
trophy?
imagination.
Wow. Cheers.
So what
didn't
have you won
think-
trophies for then?
I didn't win any trophies.
No
No,
trophies.
No.
the only thing I can remember really is a Kiora swimming award
Wow.
for getting the brick whilst wearing pyjamas. It's an important skill.
What?
The brick from the bottom of the pool.
Oh,
You
right.
dive in to get the brick. You're wearing pyjamas.
Yeah.
I never
like-
had to do that.
What?
No, I just had to swim lengths.
Ah, come on.
Did you ever have to
You've
do
gotta
one
get
where
a
you had
brick.
to take in pyjamas and learn how to make a float out of pyjamas?
No, because that wouldn't work.
Did you just go to survival school or
They
something?
made you like tie end on like one leg of them and then like make chambers basically and try and blow them up.
full of air, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't really work.
I don't think that would
No,
work.
because its fabric's got
Yeah,
tiny
it's
holes in them.
permeable.
Yeah.
So it just stays inflated for not very long.
That's
Wicked.
Shit.
It was a bad
Wow.
lesson.
I held.
It's like this is fine if you're crashing into a plane in your pyjamas. Apparently.
And you're just wearing plastic. If you're GIMP, you
Yeah,
can blow
you'd
up
be fine.
your vinyl trousers.
That's
fucking
really
sorted.
specific, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saved a lot of GIMPs though over the years.
I've held an impressive trophy.
I've held an impressive GIMP
Where? What?
by the balls. What trophy have you
Exactly.
held?
An Oscar.
Really?
Yeah.
Whose?
This guy called Stephen Woodbury. Woodbury. I don't know. My dad
Is it
says his name.
Gutenberg?
No.
Damn it.
He was the composer on
The Dark Knight.
Shakespeare in Love, and he won. He was like my next door neighbour for a while.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I went around to his house, and like his house is a fucking trashy mess.
Except for the
I hope
Oscar.
he's not listening. I'm sorry, Steve. You're awesome, but
Tidy up.
tidy your fucking kitchen. And he just keeps it on top of the fridge. Like,
Amazing.
yeah,
Brilliant.
and it was bad. It's before sort of like we had a camera, but I had a camera phone, but it was.
There is
shit
a
at the
picture
time.
of you holding
No,
it.
I never had a photo taken, which is really annoying.
Think on.
It was before good, decent camera phones.
Oh,
Yeah,
disappoint.
I know. It was really heavy.
I think we
about
should
it.
wrap up.
Yeah.
I think we've covered all of the things. Thank you for the quiz again, Tom.
Yeah,
That was
thanks,
awesome.
man.
Well, when we can think of a subject, I'll get working on another one.
Yeah,
Any
that's-
ideas off the top of your heads?
I mean,
Headses?
there's quite a few things Aurora doesn't know about, and I'd quite like to win. So I think those two things will correlate quite
So if I
nicely.
could do a quiz on more or less anything, basically.
Yeah, anything like my childhood, ages 16 to 18. Like, we just quiz me on that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Were you going to quiz? Well, anything music or movie related, I'm not going to know. But anything science related, he's not going to know.
All right. I occasionally science.
You don't.
No, I don't.
Okay, well,
I knew
I'll-
that pellets were made of lead earlier. That's good. Anyway,
I'll see what I can come up with.
yeah, cool. And yeah, that has been episode 11. You can follow us via the Twitters at WATCast, WATcast. But everything you'll need is going to be at watcast.net. So go there, subscribe on iTunes, or watch us on YouTube now that we have video. But I might be saying that and then
Yeah,
discover that there's
and
no
then it's
video. But if there is, then here we
If
are.
it did actually record, because we've
Yeah.
got no idea.
Okay. Cool. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.